Okay, now let's continue on with equations with one variable. Okay, so far we've been doing variables on one side. So we have 6x plus 4. 6x plus 4 equals 28. Okay, how do we solve that? Always, your first step is first just identify the term that involves your variable, underline that. Okay, then your next step is to just group your like terms. So we have just the 6x. Now we have the integers 4 and 28. They are like terms, so we need to group it. How do we do that? The sign before the 4 here, it is positive, so we need to subtract. When we subtract on the left side, we get only 6x left because the 4 is gone. And then we solve this and x equals 4, right? And now here's another example. 8 minus 7k equals 30. How do you solve that? What's your first step? First step is identify and underline the term involving your variable. Underline that, keep that. Okay, so you see here, we wrote it was first, but it shouldn't matter. Just go ahead and just find that first, right? And then next is we are going to remove the 8. Okay, what is the sign attached to the 8? It is plus. Okay, if I write 8, it is positive 8. Okay, if you see a number without any sign before it, it is positive. So how do we remove that? We subtract. So we subtract 8 from both sides. Okay, at this point, what do you get? You get negative 7k. This is still left here. You see, this negative is part of the 7k. Okay, so we keep that and just keep following the rules. Okay, so negative 7k equals 22. Okay, it doesn't look nice, but okay, don't be afraid, be bold, keep on, keep on. Okay, persevere, don't quit. What do we do? How do we find the variable you're looking for? How do you find it? We divide by the coefficient. You remember that word? Coefficient. The number multiplying your variable. You divide both sides by the coefficient, and then your answer is negative 22 over 7. It doesn't look nice, but that's the answer. It is what it is. Okay, now, so sometimes we have equations that involve variables on both sides. You have 2x here and we have x. We need to collect them on one side. We need to collect them, okay? Generally, okay, we want to collect your variable on the left side, but you can also say we want to collect it where we have more variables. So we have 2x here and we have only 1x here. We're just going to move everything to the left. So how do we solve that? So first, we need to underline our variables, underline it, and then collect it. Okay, see this x here, there is no sign before it. That means it's positive. So we're going to subtract. We subtract x from both sides. We're going to have 2x minus x. So on the left side, we're going to have only 1x, but we don't write a 1. So it'll be x plus 8 equals negative 5. Okay, what do we do next? We want the variable by itself. So the plus 8, we subtract and x equals negative 13. Okay, pause. So, okay, reverse this, rewind it, play it, try number 2. Did you get y equals negative 18? Okay, let's go to another example here. So we have, again, variables on both sides, excuse me. Okay, underline your variables. Next, what do? You're going to collect them one side. Okay, if we collect them to the left side, if we collect them on the left side, that means we need to say minus 5x on both sides. Okay, and if you remember your integers, 4 minus 5 equals negative 1. That means we have negative x here plus 9 equals 10. Your next step is subtract the 9, group your integers, x negative x equals 1. If negative x equals 1, what we want is x, so x equals negative 1. Got it? Okay, you could have also said, so that's okay. One way of doing it is your you're going to say you're always going to collect your variables on the left side. Or you can also say you're going to collect your variables where you have more, right? In that case, the 4x plus 9 equals 5x plus 10. You can say we have more on the right side, so I'm going to move that to the where I have more. And so you're going to have 9 equals 5x minus 4x equals x. Okay, if you do that, underline your variable again. We want it by itself, so you need to move the 10. And then you have 9 minus 10 is negative 1 equals x. See that? And you're done. Okay, so follow the rules. Okay, so try number 4. And then let's go to this one right here. We're going to try this one here. Okay, so you have what? You have first, you have 3 terms on the left side. We need to combine like terms first. Underline your variables and combine them. 9x and 2x is 11x plus 8 equals 30. So now you're back to the standard form, and then you proceed to solve it. So you have 11x equals 22, right? X equals 2. Got it? Okay, so practice all the questions that I've answered, and I'm going to send you the rest of the worksheet with answers. Make sure you do them. Okay, keep on practicing. I keep telling you, all things being equal, you shall what? You shall bloom. All right, have a good day. Bye-bye.